Listen, it does not need to be a new year, a new you. It just needs to be a new year, a healthier you. Because sure, okay, they trying to take us down at every front. So get some TLC products and up that metabolism and up that energy and up that immune system, okay, that digestive system. Get that all together with these TLC products right here. And don't forget, okay, sign up for ifyoucanmove.com and become a part of the online gym and shed the pounds, honey. We're starting a new challenge on January 3rd, and I would love to see y'all there. Get the links down below. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I am back for another 911 review, y'all. The season premiere. Okay, so no, I don't watch the other one, Lone Star. No, I don't review it. Maybe I'll watch it one day, but I just have not. I've kind of just been focused on the original 911, and you know, that's it. Okay, because I know a lot of y'all asked me that, so I just wanted to get that out the gate. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the Hollywood dam broke this episode, okay? In the beginning of this episode, we see a bike rider, right? She comes out of her house, she gets on her bike, she rides her bike past some type of like city maintenance guy that's coming to check on the dam. And as she's riding, she calls 911 because she feels the quake happen. And then she sees the water behind her and she's trying to like outride it, and she's kind of on the coast. So it was just real scary to me. But sis got swept up in the water, and that's when we go to before the dam broke, okay? And Maddie is pregnant. Oh my God. Excited. And Chimney is on FaceTime. You know, he is a firefighter. He's always out here putting himself in harm's way. He's a first responder. So he doesn't want to put his pregnant wife pregnant wife, right? Are they married, or is it just his girlfriend? Child, I don't remember. He doesn't want to put his baby mother in no type of harm's way, okay? He doesn't want her to possibly contract the Rona because of him. So right now they're living separately, and his brother is still living with them. So he's there helping Maddie, you know, I guess throughout the pregnancy and everything. And Buck and Chimney are staying together, and Buck got him a new girlfriend. We didn't get to see her yet, but I was like, oh, all right, Buck, about time. Athena is getting ready to go back to work. All right, everybody is questioning whether she's really ready to go back to work because they feel like maybe she should take a little bit more time off after being assaulted by a perp. But she insists she's ready to go back. Then we see two co-workers, okay, a man and a woman. I think her name was Ashley and his name was Keith, I believe. But they are arguing about him keeping her out of a meeting that they were having, a business meeting, which means that she wouldn't get her commissions. And she says he stole them from her, and he took the meeting behind her back with an intern. While she's screaming at him for throwing her under the bus, a bus comes flying through the damn window. We don't know how. It looks like they're pretty high up in the air. Then we see Athena getting back to work, telling her chief that she just wants to ease back into, you know, coming back to work. And her chief is actually surprised that she even heard from her, because it's not just what happened last year. It's also the pandemic and the racial tensions, everything that's been going on. You know, you might want to take a break. You know, it has been kind of seeming end of the world-ish. You know what I'm saying? They also discussed that May is working at the 911 call center alongside Maddie. She has nothing else to do. She's taking a year off because she'd just be staring at a screen anyway if she was in school right now. So they've been having earthquakes like happening all week, like little small ones, and they've been getting bigger and bigger, okay? But that's the reason for the dam break, okay? Which sends a mudslide crashing into a bus. And that bus then ends up inside the building. Now, on the bus was, you know, a very interesting group of people. It's like a young autistic man. He seems to probably be like 17, 18, like in that age range. And he's very specific about where people are supposed to sit on this damn bus, okay? And the woman who he's on the bus with, he sees her all the time. She seemed like a nurse of some nature, but I think her name was Tracy. And then they had the bus driver who also knew him, okay? Then some jerk gets on the bus, okay? And he keeps telling the jerk that's not where you're supposed to sit, but the jerk is like, tell him to mind his business and I'll mind mine, okay? I'm pissed off. I'm out of work. Leave me alone, okay? So then they end up flying into the building. The team shows up to rescue them. The jerk, not listening to anybody who knows better, pulls a glass out of his leg and then begins to bleed out from his femoral artery. the autistic kid's name is CJ, I believe. Okay, so CJ jumps up and ties a belt on the dude's thigh and saves his damn life. Okay, being a jerk to CJ this whole time they've been on this bus, and now look at you, only alive because CJ decided to save you. Buck discovers Keith, the shady co-worker, under the bus, and he admits that he kept Ashley out of the meeting because the client said he didn't want a woman running his money. I'm like, then I guess his ass couldn't be serviced here. The fuck? Oh my God. Henrietta and them get folks off of the bus, okay? Trying to get everybody off the bus. They holding it up, okay? And the plan is once they get everybody off the bus to swing it, pull Keith from under the bus, and then everybody's okay, okay? But then it starts giving off gas. It's a whole situation. It's just a lot of moments where everybody might die. So Tracy, who has been knocked out, has to have surgery because she's having some bleeding in her skull going on, okay? And eventually it's gonna start pressing against her brain, all right? So obviously she has some type of blunt force trauma from when the bus went into the building. And see, her being laid out on the ground like that, bleeding out, her face all messed up like that, that's freaking CJ out. So when Bobby comes on the bus to try to get CJ off after they've gotten everybody else off, he doesn't want to get off the bus because now he's scared. Then there's an explosion. And now CJ's ass is ready to get off the bus. Thank God him and Bobby are okay. Then we see that biker from the beginning of the episode. She wakes up in a canal with a broken ankle and a broken shoulder. She calls 911 and Maddie picks up. Maddie assures her everything's gonna be okay. She's gonna figure out where she is. She's gonna get her out of there. And then we find out that if she doesn't hurry up and get her out of there, she'll be buried alive by the mudslide that's coming. So yeah, time is of the essence. So then we go to 6 months before the dam breaks. And we see this woman and her husband, the same woman, bike rider, and her husband. He actually was the bike rider in the family. And they found out about the lockdown. Oh, how long we gonna have to be in lockdown? Oh, I'm sure it'll be just a few days. Aha! I don't know why y'all thought that. And then her husband comes home from riding his bike and passes out on the lawn. He has COVID. Then she has to find out he's dead over the phone because y'all know they didn't allow COVID patients to see their family members, which is another like extremely sad and depressing part of this whole pandemic. So her husband dies. She deals with that and she decides one day, close to September, I'm gonna buy a bike like my husband's. She puts the bike together, and this is September, this day when she decides to finally go out and ride this damn bike, she gets caught up in this dam breaking. So we get back to her in the canal, and Maddie asks her, does she see a switcher box? She does. She has to try to use her tools for her bike, which I don't carry tools for my bike. Maybe I should. That's crazy. I didn't even know I should do that. I'm going to start doing that. But those tools saved her life because she was able to break open the breaker box with them and then pull some switch that basically sent up an alert to where she was. And that's how they were able to save her from, basically being smothered by mud. So Athena has been told by her captain that she's needed out there on the streets. All right, this mudslide is about to come down on a whole residential neighborhood, and they need her and some boots down on the street to knock on the doors and get people out of their homes, okay? So that's what she does. She ends up at this house where this woman doesn't seem to want to leave. Come to find out, the woman has been in that house for 7 years, got makeup and clothes on, shoes at the door, ain't been no damn where in 7 years. So while Athena is trying to talk her into coming out of the house, she explains to her about everything that's just happened to her and how she had to come back to work, whether she was ready to or not. And as soon as the lady thinks she's ready to leave, she steps on the stoop and then says, no, I can't do it. And then closes her, is trying to close the door, but her house starts to fall off a cliff. Yes, her house starts to fall off a damn cliff, taking her and Athena with it. When I tell y'all I was so mad at that damn lady, I was so mad at that lady because I was just like, oh my God, like you couldn't just step out on the stoop and let your house fall. Like, you know what that reminded me of? Have y'all ever watched a series of unfortunate events by, Lemony Snicket?
That reminded me of that Lemony Snicket episode where that house just fell off the cliff and went into the water. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, that shit was crazy. And now we're going to have to see Athena, fight, scratch, and survive to get her and this lady out of this situation, which could have been avoided had this lady walked her ass out the house like Athena asked her to. Oh, Lord. It's her first day back on the damn job. She was scared all day to come to this job. Scared because of what happened to her. And this is the result of her first day back. Shit is crazy. Also, we wonder what happened to the tech. Y'all know the man that they sent out there to look after the dam, he was just standing there as the dam was breaking, and then that water just swooshed his ass into, Never Neverland. Child, I don't know where he went. Hopefully he's alive. But yeah, there's going to be much more to this episode. There's going to be a part 2. All right. And we'll see more. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you guys. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Mwah.